Good afternoon. I'd like to thank the Hall of Fame Committee, the Athletic Department, and the University for having us here today. I'm incredibly humbled to be recognized and truly honored to be part of the Shippensburg University Athletic Hall of Fame class of 2025. When I think back on my time at SHIP, specifically as a student athlete, I have a great fondness for the people who were involved, whether it was dealing with Jeff and Tammy in admin, Wes and Becky in the training room, or cracking jokes of Bill Varner as he somehow got paid to lift weights. Everyone I dealt with in the department made my experience as a Shippensburg athlete a better one. I had a strong support system throughout my wrestling career, and that's evident here today. It wasn't unusual in high school and college to have grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, friends, and roommates in the stands cheering me on. Throughout her life, my sister Melissa spent countless weekends at wrestling tournaments and even a few spring breaks in the Midwest watching me compete at nationals. Although at times I'm sure there were plenty of other places she would have rather been, I always appreciated her being there with us. When it comes to my parents, I can't fully express how thankful I am. The time, money, and energy they poured into my wrestling career was something I took for granted at the time because that's what parents are supposed to do. But after years of coaching and seeing so many other kids that did not have the same type of support I did, I understand just how fortunate I was. Every 2 years, we'd make a January trip to Erie to wrestle Gannon and Mercyhurst. I remember one of those duels where we only had 4 fans in the stands. 2 of them were my parents. They never looked for excuses. They always found a way to be there. Mom and Dad, I love you, and I appreciate everything you've done to help make this day possible. I've had many coaches in my corner, from the early days of youth sports to my high school coach, Claire Rudisil, whose commitment to wrestling was second to none, and finally my college coaches, Don Tabar, Seth Bloomquist, and Joe Lloyd, who were tasked to guide a young adult who always seemed to have an answer, even though I didn't always know or understand the question. Each of them played a meaningful role in my life, not just as an athlete, but as a person. Their influence is a big reason why I spent 14 years coaching, and I sure hope I was able to have a fraction of the impact on others that they had on me. A special thank you goes to my junior high coach, Claudio Valeri, a Shippensburg graduate, the main reason I ended up here, and someone I'm now proud to call a friend. His selflessness and unwavering support has left a lasting mark on my life. Wrestling is often seen as an individual sport. However, having good people as teammates is incredibly important, and I was lucky to have that here. From grinding through workouts to at times wallowing in self-pity to bonds formed on long road trips. All those experiences create something special that's hard to find in other areas of life. While today is about celebrating individual accomplishments, the memory that kind of sticks out the most in my mind is what we achieved together. In 2006, we finished 3rd at the national championships, the highest finish in school history, and a feat that will be difficult to duplicate. Although my wrestling career had come to an end by the time she came into my life, in one way or the other, wrestling helped to form the path that eventually led me to my wife, Jennifer, and for that I'm incredibly grateful. I'm proud to have been a Red Raider, and even prouder to stand here today alongside others who helped build upon that legacy. Thank you.